need a chef corporation. If you need help setting up a proper structure or whatever, we can do that for you. But me lying to you, telling you to get a chef corporation, no, you don't need it. Okay? You don't need it. Now, here's another thing. Do banks see the transfer? Yes. And what it is when you open up this here bank account for your chef corporation, they're going to see where it was formed. They're going to see when it was transferred. They're going to see the name on it. They're going to see all of this data. That's the whole purpose of your statement of information. That's the whole purpose of your statement of information with the Secretary of State. So when they see this and it's verified, they're like, okay, this business in Wyoming, you're in Georgia, but now you're the owner of it. And here's another fee that's going to hit you. Your foreign registration fees. Okay? Your foreign registration fees for that state that you're in, plus your registered agent fees. So now you have multiple fees that's going to hit you as well. So this is another reason why I continue to tell you, if you're looking to start a business, if you don't have assets to move over into that business, then start from scratch. We can help you, not only help you restore the credit, we can help you build up the company, we help you choose the right banks, we show you how to build a relationship with the banks, okay? Well, all this fast tracking or whatever, again, buying a chef corp, for you guys that have bad credit, no revenue and stuff like that, trust me, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money. And I don't care what these gurus say. I got 10 to 1, and I can promise you that most of these gurus didn't tell you those 3 things about the financial audits, okay? They didn't tell you about the financial audited financial statements, right? They didn't tell you about, the taxes, okay? So even if you backdate the taxes, okay? Now, this is a illegal thing. It's a legal thing, but they don't tell you that. See, the devil's in the details. So they're not going to tell you these things. They're just trying to sell you this here in a dream, okay? So I'm just giving you the game. You do whatever you want with it, but hey, it is there, all right? Now, is your LLC from 2020 with no banking, is it fundable? No. No. The reason is you just have aging. You didn't file any taxes. You didn't open any bank account. There's no transactions. And again, if you have bad credit, no. You're not going to get any funding. So in terms of buying this here chef corporation, trying to get no PG funding, unless you actually have assets to transfer in it, or you start generating high revenue real fast in it, you're not going to get any funding, okay? Now, do I need to show proof of income? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's where the taxes and the bank statements come in at. And again, if you have poor credit, then again, you are still going to be SOL, right? You're going to be SOL. So that's the reason why. Now, will buying age business trade lines help? No. You can put age trade lines on the chef corporations, okay? Banks are going to overlook that. They're going to look at the relationship and how long you've been banking with them. They're going to look at, okay, what's the personal credit score? They're going to look at, is there any revenue? So if you don't have any of that, you buying business trade lines, you just wasting money. You just wasting money, okay? So that's the reason why I'm telling you that. All right, then it says why people buy chef corporations, okay? Most people buy chef corporations. This is important for you to understand. They buy them because of the aging, because with most banks, all right, they want to see you anywhere from 2 years or older in order to get a loan, okay? Because of the red tape. That's the reason when you go with a bank and you start out with stated income for a business credit card, okay? Because it's brand new. In reference to H Corporation, no taxes, no bank statement, still a brand new company. So in terms of you having an H Corporation, that does not mean anything. So you being 24 months or older in the company or whatever, that aging of the company is not going to give you funding. The banking aging versus the Secretary of State, there's two differences, okay? And most people are not aware of this, all right? So that's the reason why people still, I'll just go by the self-corporate. You can buy 10, 20 of it. It doesn't matter. No taxes, no bank statement, no funding, okay? That's the reality of it. Now, it says, do I need net 30s? Again, it doesn't matter. If you don't have taxes, bank statements, net 30s is not going to help you. Now, in terms of like maybe getting like supplies and equipment and stuff like that, yeah, you can get that with an H Corporation, but you can also get that with a brand new company. You can get that with a brand new company. I always tell you, get your financial trade lines up. That's the reason we put together a link in the description that actually tells you that. Get your financial trade lines. NAV, Fair Figure, eCredible. Get those trade lines, okay? Those are the ones that matter. But like, you talking about Granger, Seaton, Uline and stuff. Yeah, if you want toilet paper, you got a janitorial or a car wash or something, or a food business or something like that. That will help. But in reference to just getting net 30s, assuming that's going to help with your Shelf Corp, no, it's not. It's just not. All right. Now, it says, this is where we talk about the 3 things to high limit funding. All right. Again, the hidden thing about high limit funding is when you have a Shelf Corporation, audited financials, taxes, okay? Audited financials, taxes, income, all right? So if you don't have those, then there's no use in investing in a Shelf Corporation, all right? So I hope this helps. And for those of you who are trying to figure out how do I get $100,000 with a Shelf Corporation, then this is the video. Go through this video, take your time. This is the one. So I see you in the next video.